This is just going to be a first look at the Gerber Lockdown Pry. They make another model called the Lockdown Drive. Slightly different tool set. It's also going to be a video response in a way to Next Level EDC, I think is the kid's name. At the moment it's the only other lockdown video out there. And he had some criticisms, and I'm going to just talk about that for a minute. Seems like a nice enough kid. He modded the heck out of his to get it to work on the Pry, and he sent his Lockdown Drive back to Gerber because he didn't really like it. I should also say up front, not really a Gerber fan myself. I consider Gerber to be like a second tier knife company along with, like, say CRKT or Kershaw, right? They're not Spyderco, they're not Benchmade, they're not Leatherman. And not that there's anything wrong with that. Their target audience is, you know, at a lower price point, and of course, if you keep that in mind, a lot of compromises that they make become more understandable. I think that's where Next Level got it not wrong, but I think he forgot to take into account that they're not marketing it to a high standard, right? They're not after the hardcore multi-tool or EDC. Anyway, this is an EAB, little utility knife. I carry it in addition to my regular pocket knife. I really like it. You can open it one-handed if you have to. You can close it one-handed if you have to. I wish it was a different color. I prefer earth tones, but that said, the main reason why I got that EAB instead of the, I think it's called the Prybrid utility, which has an earth tone color, there's no pocket clip. Gerber, I think it's a huge mistake that you don't have a pocket clip on that Prybrid. That would make it, I don't know about ideal, but it would make it a lot more appealing to a lot more users, I think. So Next Level's complaint was you can't open a lot of this stuff one-handed. And the liner lock on this one's super tight to close. Of course, this is basically brand new out of the box. So yeah, I don't think you can really open it one-handed for the most part. You can struggle and do it. But to be fair, Gerber never says that it's one-handed as far as I can tell in their propaganda material on their website. In fact, this is not listed in the one-handed multi-tools. It's just in the compact multi-tool section. So it's, I mean, it is a criticism, but I don't think it's that big a deal to have to open it up two hands, right? If you have a Swiss Army knife, you're using two hands all the time. And who knows, hopefully this gets better after it gets worked in. Broken in. This, I don't know if this is going to be as useful as a regular utility blade. I'm not really super familiar with these X-Acto knife blades, but I like that it's changeable. And the scissors, they seem like they work okay. They stick a little, especially folding them over like that. Again, you can kind of get it open one-handed, but then to deploy this, you're going to have to fold it over anyway. Oops, see, tried to put it away Swiss Army knife style. Alright, so that's that. There's also a file with a chisel edge. It helps if I keep it centered, right? It's not bad. Lockup on this is really late. I don't think that's going to be a big deal, but and so those are the four main tools. They claim that this is a large flathead and a small flathead. You know, come on, who are we kidding? And a little nail puller, cap lifter. I threw this in the pocket. It sits nice and deep. I had no problems on Carhartt jeans. Goes down, clip's not, you know, super tight. But yeah, I think it's kind of forgivable that you can't really open it one-handed. It's not really the end of the world. The Next Level kid, he's definitely right in that to get these liner lock to disengage, you really got to push on it. It's really strong. Kind of see the mark in my thumb. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it offers a lot of versatility compared to something like a straight-up pry bar that only has like a cap lifter or something on it. You know, like a Casey Lynch pry bar or something like that. So I think there's a fair amount of function here. Is it worth the $51 or whatever they're asking for it? I don't know. That's a judgment call that you have to make for yourself. Value-wise, I don't know that it makes sense. I found a 20% off coupon, which made it a little better. I was down like closer to $40. That seems a little more reasonable to me. They were, at the time I purchased this, offering up a free bandana with every purchase. I didn't really read the fine print, but as soon as I used the coupon code, they yanked the bandana. But I mean, how much could that promotional bandana been worth? Like, you guys make those for like 95 cents a piece. I feel like Gerber owes me a bandana. In lieu of the bandana, if that Kylie girl on the website wants to, you know, take me out for a piece of pie and some hot cocoa, I'll forgive it. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what goes wrong. Like I said, they're trying to meet a price point, so maybe this is like the best they could do for the money. But that Seth guy, if he's like the designer of this or whoever designs this stuff, I don't know. Like, it's a really cool design. I think Gerber's been coming up with a lot of cool ideas lately. I don't know that the execution's always great. They should probably hand this stuff out to some influencers. Not me necessarily, because I'm not really an influencer with my huge audience. But yeah, I don't know. This one doesn't seem as bad as the ones that Next Level EDC kid was playing with. So maybe over time, I'm going to carry this for a month or so and get back to you guys, but maybe over time this will all loosen up. We'll see. I do know that if you get one of these and you can't live with the fact that it's not one-handed opening and you want to modify it, the Next Level EDC kid, he modified the heck out of it, took it all apart. It's a nice tutorial there. I don't think I'm going to go that route. I'm going to give it a chance to break in. But yeah, so that's a look at the Gerber Lockdown Pry. I think it's pretty good as far as first impressions go. Is it nice to have a one-handed opening knife on a multi-tool? Yeah, but I would say most people that are carrying a multi-tool are carrying a dedicated pocket knife, more likely than not one-hand opening. So is it really that big of a deal? I don't know if it's a deal breaker, is all I'm trying to say. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, see you guys in the next video.